Welcome and hello. My name is Chris Chesar, and I am with Cindy Branson, who is sitting very close to her computer, as opposed to me. But anyway, that's okay. We're here to do a Builderall Review 2024. Now, we're going to split this review up into different live videos over the course of the week or the next 2 weeks because there's so much to talk about. But one of the most important things to talk about with Builderall is the pricing. And it can be very confusing. And there's a lot of different plans out there that Builderall offers that that are not seen in the public. Right, Cindy Branson?
That is very true, Chris. As associates of Builderall, and that gives us a great opportunity that we are able to promote very special pricing that people can't get anywhere else. So it's a huge benefit to come in to Builderall through a sponsor, which we both are, than to just go to the company itself, because you'll get way better pricing and way better, I won't say better, but a lot more personal support through us.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2024, this is the time, beginning of the year. You got your New Year's resolutions. Maybe you've broke some, maybe you've kept them. Congratulations if you kept your resolutions. That's fantastic. I haven't. I'm not going to tell you what mine was, but I blew it. But anyway, it's a time. It's a time to get started. It's time to get your business up and running online, no matter what business you have. If you're brand new, if you're a beginner, this is the time to start. And we have the tools and we have the team that can help you get up and running online within, I'm going to say, the next 30 days, if not the next few weeks. So that's kind of what we do. Now, if you have a business online and you have a website or you have an e-learning course or membership sites up there and you're not happy or you're not getting what you need from your web designer, or you want to take it on yourself, and maybe the platform that you're using is too pricey or it's not giving you enough of what you need, the tools that you need to run your business online, that's where we're going to discuss Builderall over the next few videos. So make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on Cindy's channel, make sure you subscribe to Cindy Branson. And if you're watching on my channel, feel free to subscribe on my channel as well to get notified of all these extensive reviews. What do you got? Anything else before we dive in?
No, it's exciting, Chris, because Builderall has seen a lot of changes just since we've been associates of Builderall, and in their entire journey. It's just a continual growth for them. And now, and very particularly this last year, they have a new CEO, a new executive management that has really made an impact on the way they are marketing things, the way they are doing internal systems and accountability and things like that, that we've really noticed a difference and feel very strongly about. This product is really becoming a fantastic all-in-one marketing suite, just like it always was, but now it's just being fine-tuned. So here we go. Let's dig in. Let's dive in. Dig, dive, whichever you prefer.
Absolutely. So I just made a post that should have shot out to Cindy's channel as well. If you have any questions, you have any comments, feel free to put them during the live, put them in the chat here, and we can address them. If it's after the live, make sure you put them in the regular comments, and we should be able to see them and help you guys out. Now, what can Builderall do? Let's kind of go over what Builderall is. It's an all-in-one digital marketing platform for any type of business, to be honest with you. We're going to talk about like coaching, like a business coach, because that seems to be a really trending thing right now. I don't mean to, sound trivial or anything. It's just a trending thing because coaches are realizing when you have knowledge that you can get paid for that knowledge online.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's trending. And there's plenty of other business. If you have a brick and mortar type of store, like Cindy mentioned, a barbershop, auto mechanic, a lawyer, a dentist, chiropractor, the whole bit. No matter what business that you're in, Builderall allows you to grow your business. The tools allow you to grow your business and scale your business, which is really super cool. Did you want to comment on that? And we'll go into, I'll share my screen in a moment.
No, without a doubt, you can grow and scale a business from the smallest, just starting your simple website. Don't be intimidated because that's where everybody starts. You can build
Yeah.
that simple website just as even as an opt-in page to bring people into your funnel or into your pipeline, what is what we call it in brick and mortar is what we used to call it. And then you grow from there. You don't have to be intimidated that you have to come in and build an autoresponder email system and membership sites all at the get-go. You can come in and take baby steps and grow and scale at the pace that you're comfortable with. And that is what the beauty of Builderall is, because you can do that, and you don't have to go outside to find other third party things to bring into your business. Builderall has it all together, designed to work together, taking out all that technical headache that so many people have, like me, especially, is one of the reasons why I loved coming to Builderall, was because it was designed to work together. And I didn't have to worry about code and all that nonsense, and I could build it at my pace.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things you said together, and that's kind of a key word because that's one of the things, if you've seen any of my videos and you've seen Cindy Branson's channel, any of her videos, you know that we have a team. We just don't sell Builderall. You're a team member. When you join Builderall through, all you got to do is click on the link in the description to join, pick your plan. We'll go over the different plans, the different pricing, and how to pick what is best for you. And we're going to save you a ton of money doing it tonight too. So togetherness is kind of what we do. We work as a team. In fact, there is actually a team workshop right now that's happening right now on Monday night, the same time as this. I forgot about that, but that's just, it's no training. It's just our team kind of getting together for a couple hours and maybe not even talking, just saying hello and having people to work with. You're working. What do you call that? Kind of like, oh, I
It's
forget the
like an
term for that.
accountability
Yeah,
session almost. And that's what's great about our team, is that we are able to have various trainings, different days, different times, and different styles throughout the week, so that no matter what your learning style is, you can come in and find something that's going to fit for you. Whether you can be on camera and share your screens. If you're having an issue, we take care of things like that all the time so that you never get stuck. You always have somebody, I used to call it at the kitchen table, because that's where so many people start online when they're just doing this, to get started before they transition to doing it full time. Usually it's at the kitchen table. So we're right there next to you, helping you when you need it.
absolutely. And one of the things, one of our team members travels a lot. In fact, I'll mention his name, Daniel Bernuti. He's a filmmaker and he lives in Romania. Super awesome. Him and his wife are amazing. And they had in HBO Europe, they had a movie, which is cool. I can't wait till they are able to negotiate something over here in the United States with HBO. But he's traveling. He's a filmmaker, and we've become friends just through working together and helping him out get started and get his. He has a whole e-learning course and all that kind of stuff, and he's a filmmaker, and that's what's super cool about this. He built his website, and then he says, I want to. He came to Builderall because he could build a website anywhere, but he wanted the e-learning and he wanted it at a fair price. And so he created all that. And then he comes to me occasionally. It's every few months, and he was doing what do you call it, the film festivals. He's been traveling around Europe doing all these film festivals, showcasing his movie. And he came to me today. It's like he just messaged me this morning. In fact, I was on a meeting with Cindy. I said Daniel wants to come on, and I said, she says, yeah, bring him in. And then I think I spent about 2 hours with Daniel. Because I haven't seen him in quite a few months, and now he's back home, and he had some He couldn't figure out the email autoresponder because he hasn't touched it in a few months, and he forgot. So it's kind of like that's what we do. Long story short, I just wanted to put a personal example that's true. That happened actually not just a few hours ago, and we were able to get him through all the different things he had questions on. So he didn't have to take too long to go and try to figure it out. He can come to me. I guess that's the long-winded part of this. The short part of it is he just messages me or Cindy. If he was on Cindy's message, Cindy could have helped him as well. And that's kind of what we do. And that's the beauty of our Builderall team. We're here to help you. And it doesn't matter what time. We do our best to be available to help you get through anything that you need to get through. Sorry.
No, absolutely, Chris. Like I call that squashing the learning curve. And always it's just amazing how much time we can save people. The other, so many things are already on video tutorials that sometimes somebody might just send a message and it's not appropriate to get on a Zoom, but it's like, oh, we did a video for that. Here's that
Oh yeah.
video. Just follow that. And it's almost like being a librarian at that point, but we know that there is just so much training out there for Builderall, and some people get stuck because some of that training is old. Because Builderall is at 6.0 version now. They're, I think, what is it, in the 7th year, and it's
Yeah.
continually being updated. And the entire back office, the entire wrappers, everything of the look of it has changed. So we want to make sure you're not out there, scratching your head wondering how does this one apply. It's the right name, but it doesn't look anything like my screen, and we can help eliminate that. Because that is one of the biggest things that we like to stop is that frustration and save you time.
Yeah, definitely. I was going to say absolutely again, but I realize I say it all the time. So yeah, I'm typing in a domain here for me to get ready to share. Yeah. So you'll learn too, and we learn you. We learn our customers, so we know what our
Mhm.
customers need. Some customers need one-on-one attention, where a Zoom call is handy, and then there's others who just want like a 3-minute video. Just tell me,
Yeah,
here's my problem. What do I do? And they may even send me a video or send Cindy a video and say, this is what I'm having. I can't figure this out. I'm drawing a blank. Can you help me out? Yeah, sure. Boom. And we probably already have a video that we did for somebody else. So that's the beauty
exactly.
of it. So
Yeah, and I mean, so
go ahead.
it's just important to know that, yes, we do have an active team, but some people don't want to have a team. They just want to work by themselves at their pace. And then when they have questions, we're there though, without a doubt. So sometimes people come in and it's about the camaraderie and knowing that, so many of us working from home, especially if we live
Yeah.
alone, you want some camaraderie, and the team atmosphere and the team trainings and the team meetings can give that to the people that need it. But the people that don't want that and they just want that extra support of, hey, I just have a question, can you answer it for me real quick, they don't have to come to a meeting. They can just get their questions answered quickly and privately.
Yeah. So absolutely. Darn it. I got to stop saying it. So yes, indeedy.
Oh, that's a good one, Chris Chesar.
Yes, indeed, doodle. But
Give a
yeah,
couple.
what you can do with Builderall is absolutely amazing. I've used WordPress. I started with WordPress way back when. You can see by my gray hair. And then I think I went to GoDaddy when GoDaddy first started, and I went through 3 of their builders, which was brutal. They were good builders though on GoDaddy.
They had good
I don't,
commercials too.
yeah,
Danica.
way back when. And yeah, so GoDaddy had really good builders and a lot of drag and drop kind of stuff. They were probably one of the better ones in the beginning, and then I went to. So I didn't like WordPress. It was too complicated for me. There was too many plugins and too many moving parts that I could break, and too many things did break for me because I wasn't like Cindy said, a coder. I wasn't a tech person. I just want a darn website up at the time. That's it. With my phone number on there, call me or email me. Something you did 20 years ago. Now it's a little bit more complex. There's a lot more that you can do, and there's a lot more that you should do. at this point. And that's kind of what I want to talk with you about today. So I went WordPress, GoDaddy. I'm not sure if I went to
Square?
Squarespace.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
As in Squarespace was one there.
Yeah, Squarespace. I went to Kartra because I needed more e-learning and checkout kind of stuff. And then I went to, and Kartra was good. They were all good. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. They were all good. And then I went to ClickFunnels, and which is great. But then I wound up with Builderall because, first of all, it was affordable, and it had, like Cindy mentioned, a lot of other tools that were all inclusive that integrated. I didn't have to go outside of Builderall and try to make a connection. That's where things can break easier. And then what support do you call? You call the cartridge support, and that's not us. It's Aweber. You know what I mean? Not picking on anybody, but I'm just saying you're calling two different supports because you don't know where or what is broken. With Builderall, it's one support, our team, and you get things fixed, and we get things remedied immediately. And you have all internal integrations. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. What are the basic things you need to start a business or improve your business that's online now? So let me share this. And we'll just take like a business coach. And I think this applies to a lot of places, or a lot of businesses, I should say. So I think Cindy, hold on. Do that. And I think she can bring this up. Tell me when you're sharing.
Yep, you're ready to go, Chris.
Okay, so we're just going to take this little cheat sheet here, and we have to keep in mind Builderall has a website builder that used to be called Cheetah. They've had to change that. Some legal thing, whatever it was, they have to change it. And but Cheetah's everywhere, and they're phasing the word Cheetah out. So if you see Cheetah website builder, it's the same thing as the website builder. So let's keep that clear. Okay. So you're seeing my cheat sheet, right?
I am, Chris.
Awesome. So what this is for a business coach right up here, business coach. And what would you need? Here are your essential tools right in here. So you obviously need the website builder. You need your website. And you want to provide your value, engage your prospective clients. And you also want to collect emails and build an email list. Very important to do. Qualify your traffic and get found in search engines. That's your key on any platform. But collecting emails is another big thing. Where are you going to put those emails? There's a lot of third-party services that are fantastic out there. I mentioned Aweber because I used to live about 2 blocks away from Aweber's headquarters.
Yeah, when they very first started.
Yeah, and I've done business with them, and they're a very good company. But Builderall has their own internal emailing system. And there's 2 parts to it. There's Mailing Boss, which is its own tool that's integrated with Builderall and integrated with your sites. And we're going to show you the best plans to do what's best for your business. You collect and manage all your email addresses. You can create an email autoresponder system to automatically email a predetermined set of emails to your leads and segment leads and clients to send special emails. Like you can send your newsletters. We call them broadcasts. You can just send your list of email subscribers, any type of email, or you could have an automated system. So you could have a whole year's worth of emails lined up for anybody who joins your list, and they're automatically getting emails whenever you have them scheduled. And then this is what we do: create and deliver a newsletter, which, like I mentioned before, is let me blow this up for you guys. Is what I call a broadcast. Now, there's optional tools. Now, let's just think about who could use, what businesses could use these first essential tools, Cindy Branson?
I would say every business, Chris.
Exactly. Trick question. I try to trick her. That's right. I mean, every single business needs those first essential tools. Those 2.
Yeah. And the reason being is that in days of old, the website was all you needed. Everybody said just go get a website. Well, now the website that we used to know is more of just like a digital brochure that you put out there. But now you want it to be interactive. You want to engage your client and have that, or potential client, and have that connection with them through capturing their email so that you can stay connected with them, give them information, give them value, show them, that you have good information to share with them, or specials, or whatever it might be, depending on your business, but that you have that option, not just to have a digital brochure, but to have that interactivity, which starts with capturing emails.
Yes, and the website builder with Builderall, out of all the platforms I used, it is by far the best. It's just the best builder I've ever used. It's they call it like a pixel perfect. You'll see if you've ever tried to build a website on most of the other platforms out there, things are like in squares and blocks, and uh, you don't have a lot of flexibility of where you want to put things. With the Builderall website builder, aka the Cheetah website builder, you can put things anywhere you want. It's kind of like um, you can freelance anything you want. You can be very creative, which you need to be creative in this world to stand out.
True,
Mailing ball.
Chris.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to comment on the website
Yeah.
builder? Because I
No,
know.
the creativity is a huge part of what differentiates the website builder as opposed to the grid and blocks that a lot of the other ones use.
Mhm.
Yes, it's still a drag and drop system, but that gives you, full control without no needing to know any coding. The other important aspect of the website builder is you always have to keep in mind the mobile version of your website. And Builderall does an excellent job of giving you control over the mobile version as well, because we all know when you're looking at it on a phone screen versus a desktop screen, it's a completely different experience, and it's usually a different demographic that you want to cater to, and you're able to do that inside of Builderall.
Yeah, you basically you have the flexibility
Yeah.
of anything you want. And what I've learned in marketing over these last few years, and I lost my business in 2020 when the vid hit, and a lot of you guys know my story. If you don't, everything got shut down here where we live. And Cindy, Branson, and myself had a service business outside of you know we did real estate photography, did video production for small companies, things like that, and they shut us down. And I was tired anyway. I had done it since 2000, what, 9, I think we started that.
Yeah, 10. You did it for a good 10 years. It was a long time, yeah.
Yeah, and it was getting very physical job, and as I was getting older, I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. So I'll never say that that period was a blessing, but it was a good kick in my butt to have the opportunity to start over. And I completely restarted. I reinvented myself to be work from home and have an online business, work my own hours whenever I want to. If that's all day and all night, that's my choice. If it's not, if I don't want to work tomorrow, I don't have to work tomorrow. And that's the beauty of it. So forget what my point was here. Oh, what I've learned over these few years is the mobile version, or mobile version, however you like to say it. It's like, do you call it a hoagie or a sub, right? Um, the mobile version, that's a whole different breed of people. That's a whole different niche. So the people who are using mobile phones don't want all the information that you would normally have on a desktop version of a website. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they also don't want all the menus.
Very true. So you're marketing to a different type of person who is on the mobile version, even though you're selling the same thing. It's a different type of buyer. I should put it that way, or prospect. And Builderall, with their website builder, you can have a completely different mobile version where most of the other platforms, it's just their program just says, okay, here's your mobile version. That's it.
Mhm.
That's what you get. And it's kind of, you're stuck with it. So it's a huge advantage that Builderall's actually had for quite a few years now. But it is the best builder that I've ever used, and the easiest thing you'll ever learn. And they have great templates too.
That is
Uh,
true.
let's get into Mailing Boss. Mailing Boss is like some of you folks that may be a little older, like my age, might be thinking of like Constant Contact. That was one of the main ones, right, Cindy?
Yes, Constant Contact is a big name in the industry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it got pretty pricey because they were like the only folks in town. And then a bunch of competitors came. And now you have all kinds of different email autoresponders. And some are cheaper, some are more expensive, but they can all fall in the mid range of there's no super awesome email autoresponder because the rules are so tough now to get into an inbox. Mailing Boss is right up there with any of the top dogs. It delivers. I don't have a problem getting delivered to the inbox. I know Cindy Branson doesn't have any problems, but the reason we don't have problems too is not just because, I'll be honest with you, is not just because of Mailing Boss. It's because we follow the rules, the etiquette, right?
Correct, Chris. I mean, and they're constantly changing as well. We know with everything that software, they're changing, just like the algorithms change in social, the parameters that you need to follow the rules of with different email servers are also always changing because they're always trying to protect their clients, their customers, so that those customers stay with them because they don't get inundated with every single piece of junk mail email that comes along.
And you're talking about, when you're saying that, you're talking about Gmail, Yahoo,
Yeah, the
iCloud,
free,
and those.
yeah, exactly.
Right. So those Gmail may put you in a promotional folder if you send an email, or they may put you in the spam folder because they're trying to protect their clients. That's what Cindy's is saying. So just to be clear on that, Mailing Boss follows the rules. They stay up to date on all the rules, but it's my responsibility to follow the rules as well and not send spammy emails, and not email somebody 20 times a day. So, that's what I'm talking about there.
Yeah.
So Mailing Boss collects and manages your email address. And we went all over that kind of stuff, but there's so many different things you can do. There's so many different tracking things with Mailing Boss where if somebody clicked on a certain link, you can attach tags to them and then move them to a hot list, a cold list. If somebody purchases something, you have all the bells and whistles with Mailing Boss that you would with any of the other third-party services, which is super cool.
Actually,
So,
Chris, I will one up that because you actually have your option of how you want to manage your list. With Mailing Boss, you can, if you have several different sites, and I know we're just talking about one particular, coaches right now, but let's say you're a coach and you have three different courses that are on three different topics, and you can actually create one list and tag them so that you can then sort that list, or you can create three lists so that they're separated by which course they come in. So it depends on how you want to manage it, that you actually have that option. I don't know of another company that lets you do that.
yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do, but you're going to
I
pay a lot
don't
more
have enough
money.
experience because I've been in Builderall now. I've been using it for I think going on 4 years now. But you're like I came in based on your recommendation, so that you're the one that went through all the pain, trial, and tribulations of
Uh,
going through all the other builders that you use, and I just said, "Hey, you found a good one?
yeah,
Cool, I'll come in now."
I think who I used. I used Aweber, and just out of respect because they were my neighbors basically. And
Mhm.
then Oh, I can't even think. There was another one I used, Send something. I can't
SendGrid?
remember. Might have been SendGrid. You used Constant Contact with probably a
Mhm.
business you worked with, and you used that monkey one. What's it called?
Monkey one, yeah.
Do you remember
I
what the
can't
monkey one?
remember. Wasn't Survey Monkey.
No,
I honestly can't remember right now.
Mailchimp.
Ah, there it is. MailChimp.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe the free version, like of Mailchimp, you wouldn't get that flexibility, but you would have to pay more for a lot of those things. And the problem with that was if you use a third party, that's where what Cindy says is correct. It's harder to do integrating a third party email autoresponder system or email system that collects your emails and integrate it with a platform to do everything that Cindy's saying that you want it to do. It's going to be a lot harder. You may be able to do it, but it will be harder. Let's get into the optional tools for pretty much any business, but this is particularly for coaches, but this could be for anything else. So you have your essentials, those are your core tools that you pretty much any business needs. But we can go into the booking calendar app. The booking builder with Builderall is another one of my favorite tools. It's definitely on Cindy's site, it's on my site that you're going to see in a minute. And basically, people can book appointments, you can collect payments, you can do right now there is a little glitch with the Zoom, integrating Zoom, but they'll fix that. But you can still do what's the other one? Google, the face with Google Meetings,
Yeah.
whatever Google's called. That integrates. So that's really cool too. I could pay people. People can book a coaching call with me, and they have to pay before they can book the call. So they pay and then book the call, or they book it and you could have them put a deposit down, things like that. So you don't have those people who come in. You ever have those? If you ever had somebody book an appointment with you, even in the old days, if it was a phone call or an email, they book it and they never show up. Um,
Oh, all the time, Chris.
exactly.
Absolutely.
So this is a way for you to accept payment and get people to put down payments, put some skin in the game. They're going to show up because you can have disclaimers in there that it's not refundable. Uh, the booking calendar app, another super easy tool to use. In fact, I was working with Daniel earlier today on his, and we fixed his up. There was a little, in fact, it was the Zoom integration that was the problem. So we got him on Google Meet. Man, what is that called? Google Meet?
Google Meet, it is,
It
Chris.
is. Okay. So we connected that instead, and that worked fine. Browser notifications. Browser notifications
Sure.
are
Okay.
okay. I'm sorry.
No, just in case people, there might be some people that are just wondering and curious about Builderall or even bringing their business online. Maybe we have some teachers that are thinking about bringing a course because they retired, or nurses that want to bring, maybe they want to do a first aid at home course. There's so many options for people to bring their one, even just one particular skill set that they have into a course. And this is something that, as far as that, an entrepreneur or a small business, you are increasing your efficiency and productivity. You're improving your customer service and reducing your costs as well, um, which are all huge benefits when it comes to being an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, especially where you're
Yeah.
not fumbling with the phone so much and writing, going back and forth with emails about booking something and etc. So it might not seem like something you're going to need right away, but it's definitely something that will help you and you will grow into very quickly, especially for coaches, without a doubt.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And there's some, well, you could say if somebody who just stumbles on this video down the road and you say, "Well, I'm not a coach." Everybody has knowledge. Everybody can teach. Everybody know something more than someone else, and you can charge money for that. It's basically what it comes down to. Now you're going to have to figure what that thing is, but you have knowledge. You may not know what it is yet, but you do have knowledge. We have Chip Rome, who is was a theater. What do you call it? was going to say a theater coach.
So sorry, Chris. Yeah, a theater coach,
No,
instructor.
no, yeah, instructor, like a teacher, a
Yeah,
professor.
yeah.
And he's retired now, and he decided to help other theater um, teachers to kind of almost like a support group. And he created like the support group to go over some of the challenges of, you know, dealing with students at a certain age group and things like that. And he's charging money and he's finding great success. And but there's just you who would have thunk that, you know, a retired theatrical teacher all of a sudden is starting his own, basically kind of like a coaching business through Builderall. Really super cool. Uh, let's get into browser note because I'm going to get into pricing and we're running a little
Okay.
bit
Yeah,
behind.
Chris, I know we're already going long. Go ahead.
Yeah. Browser notifications are those little pop-ups that pop up and say, "Oh, Susie Jones just bought this product." Those little pop-ups you get, that's integrated. So this is all this stuff is saving you hundreds of dollars per month, and we're going to show you how. You can put your course right inside here with they have an e-learning tool with Builderall. It's fantastic, and they're actually modifying all these too to make them even better than they already are. Especially e-learning. Members area. I use the members area. What a members area is, you can basically lock down a page. Where if you want to lock something down because you're afraid somebody might share something, like say you could put an e-learning course in a membership area. So the only way to get in is if you let them in through a payment or through a secret password. Anybody else who has that password or anybody else who didn't pay can't get in, even if somebody shares it to their sister in Ohio. It doesn't really matter. Membership areas are something you're definitely going to use when you use Builderall. The Messenger chatbot, that's a little bit more technical. You're connecting that to Facebook, but there are templates that they already give you. Or if you buy a cheaper plan and you don't get this, you can always request a chat bot from us and we can help design it and put it on your site for you. Uh, I'm sorry, social proof. I'm sorry, browser notifications. I'm completely wrong. My bad. Those little pop-ups, that's social proof. That's the next one down. My bad. Social proof is those little pop-ups that says Susie just bought your product or just opted in or whatever you want to say. Browser notifications are those things on top that you get. Do you want to accept messages from cindybranson.com? That's that thing. And that way, Cindy basically can text message to a degree. It's not exactly a text message, but she can send a message to all the people who clicked yes, I'll accept message. So when they're online and you send a message, you can actually, a little pop-up will come on somebody's computer screen and say, "Hey, did you check out this limited time offer from Cindy Branson?" And you can design those any way you want. That's what a browser notification is. Sorry
Yeah,
about
they're
that.
no, yeah, Chris, they are like if I'm not ready to give you my email because that's a big commitment for me,
Yeah,
but I want to get more of your information and stay in the loop a little bit. I can opt in for the browser notifications, but you don't really know who I am, but I'm still learning about you and staying connected with you. So
absolutely.
it's a lower barrier because people hold on to their email address. It's not as easy to get it these days as it used to be.
Yeah. So that's what browser notifications are. Sorry about that. Social proof I just went over. Super checkout allows you to create invoices or checkout for your services. So if you're doing a coaching call and you want to charge money or take deposits, and you can do that if you're a dentist, if you're a lawyer, you can charge right through the super checkout as well. Telegram and WhatsApp, you can manage conversations if you didn't want to use the Messenger chatbot, which is connected to Facebook. You can use Telegram or WhatsApp for those things, which is very popular in other countries. Can't say it's quite popular yet in the United States, but it's probably catching up. And then video hosting, where you can secure any type of videos you have. where they're pretty much locked down and people can't steal your videos. Like if you just put a YouTube video up there, people can download it, and there's different apps out there that can hack it and steal it. You can't really do that with the Builderall video hosting. And of course, you can do webinars. Now, these are optional tools. They don't come with all of the plans, and we're going to go over that next. So the webinar, I just want to be clear, it can only be an evergreen webinar, which means it has to be pre-recorded. Builderall used to have a live option to the webinar, but I got to be quite honest with you. This is a review, so I want to be fair. It wasn't very good. So they actually discontinued the live for now. Hopefully they'll bring it back once they make improvements on that. I'm not sure if they're going to ever make improvements on it because it's a whole nother sophisticated thing. And I think it depends on how many people were using it in the past. Not sure. No?
Yes, no, you're correct, Chris. Absolutely. So, it is the webinar, the evergreen webinar is a huge benefit because what that is, in case you don't know, it's a you create a webinar and then it can be played at any time that the person is ready to watch it. You can
Yeah.
give them options or say, hey, watch it right now. And then you can actually even respond to comments that they make from the beach or from your couch or wherever
That's
you
right.
are. It is a fantastic tool. And it's just that, yeah, that live. And that's one of the things I actually like about the new management of Builderall is that they really assessed everything and said, you know what, there's some things that weren't working great. It's one of the downfalls of, it was something we got a lot of feedback on, or they got a lot of feedback on. So they said, let's just take it off and wait until we prioritize everything that needs to get done, get everything that's the most important done first, fix that, and then we'll see where we are and move on from there. So you're right, we don't know for sure, even though we are pretty informed about what's going on behind the scenes sometimes. We don't have the inside scoop on that particular aspect of the webinar. But regardless of being able to go live, the Evergreen webinar is gigantic and it is so, so popular.
Yeah, it sure is. Some of the other things on this side here, you can purchase your domain through Builderall, which is, we use Namecheap because it's cheaper. So, like I said, most of the other platforms out there, you can do that. A lot of other platforms don't have is custom email. So nowadays, there's some new rules coming to like Gmail, Yahoo. They're getting a lot stricter with that you can't use a Gmail or a Yahoo address, definitely not an AOL address, business address. You really should have a custom domain like Cindy@cindybranson.com. That's a professional business domain. You get that with Inside Builderall as part of your plan. In fact, every plan has that where you can have your own custom email. It doesn't cost you a penny more.
And
That's
you can have
super cool.
multiple custom emails on the same domain. So not only do
Yes.
I have my one domain, we'll take as an example of cindybranson.com. So I have Cindy at Cindy Branson, also info at Cindy's, at info at Cindy Branson, or admin at Cindy Branson, or HR, like you can create, so you can, even if you're a solopreneur, you can make yourself appear bigger, or that way you can kind of filter your emails based on, what's coming in. Maybe a billing at Cindy Branson for people that have questions about the billing or something
Yep.
on those lines.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, SEO report. Now, that could be only certain price points. I'm not really sure. And your DNS manager, that's more technical stuff, advanced users. So you have it, it's there to do back end stuff and all that kind of fun stuff. All right. So can you stop sharing my screen and I'll get into the pricing?
Sure, Chris. There you go.
Awesome. Got to figure out how to get out of this thing here. All right. All right. We don't need that anymore. Cindy, I'm just going to bring them to my site because I'm not sure what your site is right now.
Okay, that's fine, Chris.
All right, so let's. You could share again.
All right, there you go.
All right, so you can see if you go to join.chrischesar.com, if you go to join.cindybranson.com and you join Builderall through our links, you'll be on the same team. You'll be on our team, and our team is founded by Shelly Turner, who is the product manager with Builderall. She now works for Builder. Not only was she a top seller for Builderall, she now works for Builderall. Her nickname is the Builderall Diva. She knows everything, and she designs all of the tools, the way they look, their functions, and Builderall has new ownership. I guess they're going on a year now, a little over a year, the new ownership. And they kept Shelly on as an employee, and they realize she knows more than everyone when it comes to the tools. And they're making the tools so much better and user friendly and more efficient as well. And she's in charge of that. She's our team leader, and you get to meet with her every Monday night, same time that we're doing this live, and you get to meet with her every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well, which is super awesome because we get a lot of the insight of what's coming, and who better than to get help from the Builderall Diva? I mean, come on.
Yeah, and
Uh,
you get your choice, Chris. You can either come on a Zoom meeting and be interactive, or you can watch it live from the stream and ask questions through the comment section, whichever preference you have, because that's important. Some people don't want to be on that screen, but and you don't have to be part of the meetings.
that's very true. So you'll see here on this particular thing, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. You have this is kind of a member. I have a membership area where people can log in. You got your pop-ups, your traditional pop-ups. So this is what I was talking about. I have membership area that you can't get into if you're not a member. Are those pop-ups coming up?
Yes. Yeah.
I haven't seen them here. And that's the social proof. Let's just see if one comes up here.
Oh, the social proof. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the pop up, the exit pop up, or the. You have your choice on pop ups. Like that one that said, "Hey, wait." You can either do that by how far down they scroll on your website. You can do it by how long. If you want to go by seconds, hey, after they've been here for 10 seconds, have this coupon pop up or something. Or you can do it when they go to exit. So that's another thing that's important strategy.
I'm just going to go to show you the social proof. Sorry, I cleared all my cookies today. I had a little issue with the computer. So down in this bottom left-hand corner, you should start seeing some pop-ups, hopefully. And that should be your social proof.
There you
Okay, you
go.
can see it down here. That's
Yeah.
social proof. Larry K just joined, and that's what social proof is. Normally up here, excuse me, would be your browser notifications. There's another social proof. So that you get an idea of what that looks like. So we'll get out of this pop-up. And you can build, I mean, no, is it the prettiest site in the world? Not really, but it gets the job done for me. I'm not a great web designer. I just like getting the information that's needed. But it is an older site, but you can kind of see what's happening and what you can do. This is a template inside Builderall. I can just pop in this little template, fill in my information, and it's done. I love these rotation banners. They're awesome. But let's get into the pricing. That's what we're here for today. And, oh, let me just be clear. So when you go to join.cindybranson.com or you go to join.chrischesar.com, you're going to pick your own plan. And that'll bring you to this page. This gets weird. So can you explain legacy pricing and can you explain legacy pricing? I'm just going to clear my throat a little bit here.
Yeah, sure. What legacy pricing is when the new management came in and new ownership came in, they basically revamped the pricing structure and the plans of Builderall. So if you go to builderall.com, and Chris will show this, you'll see what we call the new plans, and the new pricing structure. However, and there's a significant difference in the pricing. However, we as associates, and only us as associates, are allowed to still promote and offer the legacy pricing, which is the old pricing on the old plans. So it's not even, and there's some significant differences in how many domains you get, how many subscribers you may get, how much storage you get, and of course the price that you pay. So when you come and you see that new plan price for the premium plan, which includes all the tools, the new one is $247. However, we can offer it to you for $87. There are a few minor differences, but actually the differences benefit you, which is astronomically amazing that can happen, is that you actually can get more stuff for less money. So that's what the legacy pricing is it's a very special offer through associates only. You can't even get it through builderall.com. You can only get it through us associates. And it's going to be significant savings, like thousands of dollars a year if you go with the premium plan, which is what used to be called the Funnel Club plan.
That's right. So, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. But what I'll do is I'll share my screen in a moment and go over it because it is a little bit complicated. There's differences in what you get. And I'll probably have to log out of Builderall too, just so you guys can see exactly what it would be like to go through the process. Legacy pricing is not going to be around forever. We don't know when it's going to end, but it's going to end sometime. So if I have a countdown for it, I'll put it on here that you have 2 days left, but we don't know yet. So right now, as far as we're concerned, it's going to last for a few months longer until they say stop. So if you're watching this a year from now, it's probably gone.
Yeah.
But sorry about that. But let me get to that screen. Okay, you can share my screen again when you get a chance. Oh, did I cancel my screen down there?
Yeah. I mean, but that, coming back to the transition of the new ownership and the new management of Builderall, that is one of the big things that we see a difference in, is that they are giving the associates a lot more leverage to be able to sell and promote better offers than the company themselves, which is unheard of.
Absolutely. You're sharing, right?
I am. You're seeing your screen.
All right. So this is the best way to get Builderall, and not only for the best prices, but for one of the best teams out there where you're going to get a ton of support. Like we mentioned earlier, you can use this code as of this filming. This code should last probably, I'm thinking through February 2024, at least minimum. But if this changes, all you got to do is go to join.chrischesar.com or join.cindybranson.com, and we will have the new codes that you can use. This deal is really super cool. It is 30% off your first 3 months. You don't get a discount like that. So that's a pretty significant deal. Now, I have these baked in, and Cindy does as well on her site. Remember, these are the old prices. And there's very important things to look at here. You have a starter plan. I guess I should compare the two, right?
Yeah, I mean, so you can see the difference. I mean, the starter plan isn't as significant as what I was mentioning earlier, the difference between the Funnel Club and the premium.
Yep.
But there are differences, and there are cost savings.
Absolutely. So for a coach, you definitely would want to go with the premium plan of Legacy or the Funnel Club of Legacy. The starter is going to be tough because you're not going to get e-learning and things like that. So I'm going to go over that in a minute. So just looking at this pricing, you have Legacy pricing. That means old pricing, but you can still get these, and they're locked in. Once you buy, that's your price that you pay. But if you want to see how much you save, you can go to the live version of this and see what everybody else is paying. Now, this is very important because you can see the high price is $247 now. And we're going to compare those in a minute. The new price is the new premium. All right, let's go like this. The new funnel club is called premium. The
What used to be called premium is now advanced, the middle one.
Thank you. And the old starter plan is now called the essentials. Now you're hopefully after this filming, they're going to put how many domains you get on here. That was one of the things that we talked about last week. That was, a lot of people they didn't know how many domains they get. And when I mean domains, what does that actually mean? It means cindybranson.com. That's a unique business domain. With different plans, you may have several businesses. You may need to have cindybranson.com. You maybe Cindy has something in the health niche and she wants a healthyhabitsdigest.com. That's two domains now. And then there's a thing called subdomains. Subdomains are Cindy can use cindybranson.com, but put something in front of that, like
Join.cindybranson.
I'm sorry?
Like join.cindybranson.
There you go. That's a subdomain. And she can have what the plan she has the old funnel club plan. She can have unlimited subdomains. So she can pay for one domain, cindybranson.com, but have 1,000 websites. Shop.cindybranson.com, join.cindybranson.com, and so on and so forth. So understand the difference between a subdomain and a domain. And that's important to know because they're not listed here. Now, let's just take this 247 plan here. Well, no. Let's start off with the essentials plan and compare it to starter.
Sounds good, Chris. Yeah.
And we were it's so hard to show this. And we kind of talked this afternoon on how we can do this. So, yeah, I need to log out. Can you stop sharing my screen?
Sure, Chris. There you go.
Hang on a second, guys. Let me log out so you guys can see what it would look like for you.
So, I mean, one of the things that Chris and I always do is we've always done our promotions and brought people in so that they can save the most money possible, because we know how important that is, especially when you're starting a business for the first time, or you're transitioning a business from brick and mortar into the online space. Wherever you are, money's always a factor. So if you can get the same premium tools for a lower price, we're going to offer you that. It's going to mean that us as associates may not make as much money, but it's more important for us to save you money.
Yeah, because we think about lifetime value. We want you here. We want you here to stay.
Yep.
All right, you can share my screen.
All right, you're good.
My bad. All right, so that's the essentials. Let's compare that with the legacy pricing and see what you get, because this is pretty much what you get. Let me go back to legacy, and I'll click on buy now, and they should open up in another tab. I think I have it designed that way. Yeah. And then what you can do, this is the right, Cindy, this is the best way to compare them.
Yes.
Is to take this tab, snap it over here, go back to here, and get the other price, and you'll see it. It's down here. Starter plan and essentials plan. There, let's get them lined up.
I'm going to move our faces. There you go. Now you might be able to see the better comparison.
So now you can compare the two prices, but look at the key factors here. The legacy, legacy is going to be on your left on the screen, right?
Yeah. Correct.
Well, it's labeled. And you can compare. What do you get here? You can extend this here, the little plus sign. Let's open it up. Open this up. You only get one domain connection. That means one abc.com, whatever your domain is. On the new plan for $10 more, you get 3 domain connections. Okay, that's important. On the legacy starter plan, you only get 3 subdomains. So you join.cindybranson.com, you can only have 3 types of those. So technically, it's like you have 4 domains. Whereas here, you could technically have unlimited thousands, right?
Correct.
Legacy, 2 gigabytes of storage. So if you're putting videos on there and things like that, I think I'm at like 4 gigabytes after all these years. So I haven't hit that much, but I'm over, obviously, I couldn't use this plan.
Well,
But I think
this is where it's important to kind of have an idea of why you're coming to Builderall and how you want to start building your business. Kind of having a little bit of a game plan. And if you don't know, that's where we can kind of help you too. You can have a one-on-one with one of us or both of us, and we can help you figure out which one is best for you based on what your current needs are and how you can build on that, because you can always upgrade.
that's right.
But if you want to if you have one, maybe you have some kind of a spa service that's going to have 50 pages because there's so many different packages and different services and staff, and you have just a huge website that's going to take up a lot more space than an affiliate marketer who's going to come in and just create an opt-in page. So that's
That's
where the
right.
storage might make a difference, but then your domain, you only need that one domain. So that's, how you may need
Exactly.
to think about it.
Yep. And the starter plan versus the essentials plan, do you think you're going to, if you're an affiliate marketer, let's say, you're not a coach. A coach, this wouldn't be good for because you're not getting the e-learning. But if you didn't need that, you don't have, you wouldn't have to worry about, say, I'm not going to build my course, or maybe I have my course built somewhere else on a different platform. Maybe I just offer my course through a PDF or an ebook. You can do that on the starter plan. It doesn't really matter. If you want to pay $10 more, you get a little bit less storage, but you get unlimited subdomains and everything else. You're going to see what you get. You have limitations on the booking builder. No, you don't. It's there. Looks like browser notifications. Um, you get the social proof pop up. Looks like the website chatbot, which I'm going to be honest with you, as of this filming, which is January 22nd, 2024, I don't use this. I use a third party. I got to be honest with you. It's a review. Okay. URL shortener. Now, this is what I saw this in the leadership team today, Cindy Branson. This is confusing. You do not get WordPress with this essential. Let's just be clear. This is a misprint.
Okay.
Okay. It's not included. There are WordPress plans where you can have WordPress and Builderall and you get your own WordPress server. That does not come with the essentials plan as far as I know. Okay? Be clear on that. So you can see not a huge price difference, and you kind of have to figure it out. And that's why it's best to compare them side by side. Now, on our legacy plans here, you should have whatever coupon code is the best code. We have it already baked in to our links.
So, which means basically you're getting to stack the deals. Not only are you getting legacy pricing here, but you're also getting it discounted for the first 3 months. So yeah,
Correct.
that's where we want to make sure you can save as many dollars as possible.
So this one, I can't bake it in this one, but you would just, put new. I don't think you have to. It's not, you don't have to put it uppercase, but it doesn't matter. Hit the apply code, and you can see you'll get the discount for the next 3 months. You'll only pay $32.90, but then it will go to $47 after the 3 month is up. Same with this one. We'll go to $37. You want to look for this so you know that you're joining the team under Cindy Branson. Under Cindy Branson or myself. You want to make sure our names are there so that way you get all the free stuff that we offer. Very important. You want to make sure that you were referred by either Chris Chesar or Cindy Branson. Very, very important. All right. So let's get rid of that one because that's not such a big deal. It's these two plans that gets really strange. So let me buy this one. Go back down here. And if you're interested in WordPress, all you got to do is go to WordPress plans and you'll get Builderall and a WordPress option on top of it. I don't really talk about that much because I don't know a whole lot about WordPress and I can't do a whole lot of training, to be honest with you. We can help you as best as we can, but it is what it is. So I'm on the middle plan now, right?
Correct. So advanced on the new ones and premium on the legacy.
All right, we did legacy on the other side, right? Okay. I wish they didn't name it premium. Okay. So advanced is the new prices, and advanced used to be the old legacy premium. Confusing, right? Look where the
This is
difference is
huge, yeah.
here. 15 unique domain connections included in this premium price. This is the old premium. So when you go to the checkout and you make a mistake, make sure you're looking at, you click on legacy to get these prices and this deal. You want to make sure you look at these tools that you're getting and all that kind of stuff because this is significant. 15 domain connections compared to 5. $10 cheaper, still get unlimited subdomains, but look at the storage now. 10
Yeah.
gigabytes of storage compared to 3 gigabytes of storage. We're talking about business coaches. You're probably going to be doing some videos and things like that. You're going to creep over 3 gigabytes.
Yeah, the
So,
other thing that we failed to mention so far is that within the website builder is a blog, which isn't independently
yeah,
listed here, but if
good point.
every plan will get a blog as well because it's part of the builder.
Very true. So run through all this stuff. Nothing significant. Those are the most significant things. These 3 things up top. That is truly significant. Compare these top 3 things with this. No reason you'd want to go with the legacy plan with this. There's not a doubt in my mind.
No, and the other important factor to remember too, Chris, is that it's not like the old software. You're still getting all the new updated um, tools. It's not like you're getting the old versions. You're just getting the old pricing. And you're still getting all the new stuff.
Yes, correct. I dropped in the code and you can see how that works. Pretty cool stuff. No doubt in my mind, the old legacy premium plan is far superior right now, as of this filming, is far superior to the advanced plan, the middle plan. Okay. Are we done with that one?
I think so, Chris. I mean, honestly, if I'm going to recommend a plan for somebody that's going to come in and know that they need multiple domains, it's the legacy premium plan is the one to go with, without a doubt.
Totally disagree with you.
We usually have one of those points in every video we ever done.
Yes, we do. So I agree with you 100% a year ago. Now I think the Funnel Club plan, you get legacy. The legacy Funnel Club plan
Oh, I
is
know
the
why.
best deal.
Yeah, because of subscribers.
Well, not only that, you can see here how many email subscribers you get. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, hence subscribers. Yep.
Starter plan, you get 2,000. We didn't even go over that. I think you get 3,000 with the essentials. Funnel Club plan is compared to the
New
new
premium.
premium plan where you get 25,000 on both of those plans. The premium plan,
versus the advanced plan.
I think it's 10,000 and 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the funnel club. This is my go-to plan. Let's open up, see how much, go to the new pricing. We try to design this the best way we could where it's not overly confusing. And if it turns out that the newer prices are the best deal, so be it. And we'll pull this one out. Okay. So this is the new pricing. This is the old pricing for pretty much everything you're going to see. 26 extra tools, 26 extra tools. Look at the difference here. You still get 15 unique domain connections as opposed to 10. You get unlimited subdomains, unlimited subdomains. Look at the difference in the price. 10 gigabyte storage as opposed to 7 gigabytes. I don't think you'll hit 7 gigabytes. It's hard to hit that. Although Daniel did, but he's
No,
a
it depends on your business, Chris, because if you have video centric websites or membership sites, the video is what eats up the storage.
or if you use WooCommerce.
Yes.
WooCommerce is a beast. It eats up a lot of space. You're going to get pretty much everything here that you need, but the price is just too different right now. So thank you, Builderall, for allowing the legacy pricing to happen for people to save money and get inside Builderall. And you're locked into this price for life. Let's talk about, there's one little catch. The first month, technically, if we got rid of this coupon, is $199. Okay? Let's go down here. Your cost here is $247. So the first month, the funnel club was designed because Builderall had made funnels and it was like a funnel club. They would introduce new funnels every week or every month. And then they kind of stopped doing that. And then the new ownership took over and they had so many other things to deal with that they couldn't keep up with creating new funnels. And to be honest with you, the funnels were okay, but to me, they weren't worth the $199 first month. Now I think it is. They're creating new funnels now. They just started. They are spectacular. But for me, the $199 is just a buy-in. And if you use the code, I think I still have it pasted here. Apply that. You're only paying $139.30. That's still cheaper here for the first month. And you're also going to get 30% off the next 2 months, which would be what, $60.90?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, $60.90 for the second and third months. Guys, I know this is so confusing.
Yeah, but this is, Chris,
It's huge.
$2,200 in savings just in your first 12 months. Just for
Insane.
the first year, you're going to save $2,200 by doing the legacy pricing with the coupon. I mean, the coupon helps, but and then every year after that too. And like you said, locked in, grandfathered in, whatever you want to call it, Builderall has maintained that you get that benefit of whatever price you come in at is the price that you stay at for the life of your account. So when you're looking at, creating a business online, you got to think you're going to do a lot of work to get everything connected and do all the building. And, 3, 5, 7, 10 years, you talking about could be tens
Yeah.
of thousands of dollars at that point that you're
Oh
going
my
to end up
gosh.
saving.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Now, do you know what the secret coupon is for the new
Forever
40%
40,
off? What is it?
Forever 40, that one?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll double check, but I am 99.4 40 forever. I'm sorry, 40 first, 40 forever.
Here's a trick. Well, not a trick. It's a secret code that you can only get exclusively from us or Builderall Associates. Hit apply. You save 40% every single month off the new premium plan. That's the new pricing. But still, Cindy Branson,
It,
with the Legacy Funnel Club, for me at this point, this would be the plan that I would get. And I never promoted the Funnel Club before. Well, I have. I shouldn't say before. I thought people, the starter plan or the premium plan were the plans to go depending on your business. Now, I highly recommend the Legacy Pricing Funnel Club plan because you can start your business and you can grow your business to as much as you want. You're going to have enough space. You're going to have enough flexibility. You're going to have all the tools that you need, and you have it all here. And after your first month, and after your 30% discount runs out after month 2 and month 3, you're only going to be paying $87 a month for a complete business that you're hosting your complete business on Builderall. I think that's just crazy. Crazy.
it is crazy, Chris, because, and here's what you got to remember. Some people will come in and be like, well, I don't need all that. And a lot of people may not. So that's where, if you're not sure what you need, give us the opportunity to have the conversation with you so we can kind of help you decide what best fits your needs. But you're going to grow if you're looking to make an online business, especially if you're becoming a digital freelancer, any kind of agency that's out there. You're going to need the funnel club. You're going to need all the domains. You're going to need the subdomains. You're going to need the extra subscribers, and that definitely, without a doubt, is the plan to go with. You're right.
Yeah. So that's it. Look, I mean, you could stop sharing my screen.
You're no longer sharing, Chris Chesar.
Yeah. So for me, I know there's not many people watching live right now, but you watch this in the future and you watch this long, an hour and 18 minutes in, it's confusing. It is. And maybe for me as an associate or AKA affiliate for Builderall, to me, it's something like that would bug me. Like I'd be like, guys, you need to fix, there's too many pricing, but it's such a benefit that if you explain it, if I explain it to my prospects, if I explain it, Cindy Branson and myself explain it to you, whoever's watching, this is an opportunity for you that we're sharing with you for you to save a ton. We're talking thousands of dollars that you're saving. And that's why it's important for us to do that, because that's how we do business. And it's so as confusing as it is and as hard as it is to explain, the benefit to you is worth that effort. Hopefully I said that correctly.
Yes, I believe you said that correctly, Chris. I mean, yeah, and that benefit is huge. To save the money, to have everything like in the toolbox so that it's ready to pull out as soon as you need it. For the savings, I mean, maybe it takes you a few months to get to the membership site, but you're going to get there. You can always upgrade, but I mean, not through the legacy pricing. That's the little catch. Like if you come in on the legacy starter plan, to my knowledge, you're not, I mean, if you come in on, you're not going to be able to upgrade to the legacy funnel club. You're going to have to go to the new pricing at that point.
I believe we can make that happen for them.
Oh, we can. Excellent. Oh, that's good news. I did not hear that yet. Awesome.
Yeah, if it's still available as an associate for Builderall, we would have to help them with support.
Okay. But
And
it can be done.
yeah, I had to go through that with someone and we got that taken care of. So
Which is just another benefit to coming in and having an actual sponsor,
yeah,
an active, engaged sponsor, because there's so many people that'll, they'll advertise and they'll have Google ads or Facebook ads for Builderall, and they are associates and they may offer the pricing or they may not. It's depending on their own strategy. But you may never even know their name. You may never be able to contact them. You may never be able to connect with them on Messenger or Facebook or anywhere, and that can be very frustrating. If you have somebody, especially us with an entire team, especially us
yeah.
with Shelly Turner in our back pockets, having that extra level of support, it, that part can be priceless.
Yeah, and don't underestimate you and myself, because we were selected to be, because we are active sponsors and we are ambassadors for Builderall as well. We are also were handpicked to be on the leadership team for Builderall.
Yeah, true, very
So
true. We are on the leadership team too.
we have access to higher levels of support, and we have access to, and you do as well, to the CEO. Our CEO,
Hmm.
Pedro Sostra, is fantastic, and he takes emails from anybody, even if you don't have. If you're watching this and you're a Builderall user, you can ask for the CEO's email, and he opens the emails. You might have to email him twice, but it's okay.
Yeah.
He'll get back to you. He's really good with that, and he wants to know. Um, he's fantastic with customer service, and he wants to hear the positive stuff, and he wants
And
to hear. He has no problem with hearing the negative stuff, because negative stuff makes things better, and
hmm
that's what his job is. That's what he gets paid for, to make things better. So all in all, I know this video is very long, but the other ones will be not as long. We'll try to keep them to at least an hour. We'll go over the website builder and we'll run through that. We'll build a mock site that'll be upcoming in other videos. So make sure you subscribe to the channel that you're on now. Or if you're on my channel and you want to subscribe, just search Cindy Branson on YouTube, and you can subscribe to her channel as well, vice versa. And you'll get, we're gonna dig in, and I may not be thrilled with everything. Let me just share my screen one more time, if you don't mind, because I want to be full disclosure, and you might have to put us on the opposite
yeah, I'm
side.
getting there.
I want to show
There you
this
go.
here. So I want to show this.
There you go. You're set.
So this is like a website chat bot. It's probably one of the weaker things, tool for me right now. Now, Builderall is redeveloping this, so hopefully mid 2024, probably late 2024, they'll have this to my liking. I didn't like it, the one with Builderall, so I just got a free version with what is it, GitHub, whatever this is, HubSpot. My bad. And HubSpot is owned by Google. It's free, and I have my own little website chat. It's not a chat bot. I guess it is. It's a website bot, and people can ask me questions, and I'll get emailed with the question. It tells people if I'm online, and that's, just full disclosure, because if you're on my site and you say, "Oh, Chris, you said this and that," you're using HubSpot for your little website bot here. Yes, I am. And until I like using all the Builderall tools, because this is a pain in the behind for me, because I have to always be on my Gmail account, to get messages that someone's trying to message me with a question. They're not going to sit here all day and wait for me to answer. So it's hit and miss for me on here, but it is something for people to ask me questions. You can stop sharing. That's all. I just wanted to be
Okay.
full disclosure. We good?
We are good, Chris Chesar.
So that's all I have. Hopefully, if you have any questions, just leave them in the chat underneath this video. Make a comment, and we'll get back to you as soon as you can. If you want to email Cindy Branson, you can just email her at cindy@cindybranson.com, or you can email me at chris@chrischesar.com. And if you have any other questions, if you're not sure which plan is best for you and you want to hook up with us or just explain what you want to do in an email, or if you want to hook up with us on a Zoom call or something like that, message us and let us know. We'll make that connection. And I think we're always going to help you find the best plan that's suited for what you want to do. And you may want to start low and grow into your business, but you also want to not miss out on an opportunity with the legacy pricing while it's still around, because it's not going to be around forever.
That's true,
So
Chris. Yeah,
I don't
it
know. Do
is
you
a
have
limited
anything?
opportunity. We do know that.
Yeah.
The other option too, if you want to do a one-on-one, if you go to cindybranson.com, you can actually go to my booking calendar and schedule a free 30-minute opportunity for us to talk one-on-one. Share your screen or don't, it's up to you. But that way we can have a personal conversation about it and or brainstorm if necessary about your idea so that then you can decide what plan would be best for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here to help you. We're here to assist you, and we're here to help your business grow. With that
Hmm.
said, thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you the great success in 2024. And don't forget, we're always here to help. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody.